As she said, my name is Esseline Bernard, and this poem is called Silly Girl. God created light so that we can stand on darkness. So why are you still running after him if you can't see anything in him? But I guess you can't expect much from the eyes of the blind. And I'm no Dr. Phil, and nor is this rocket science, but 0 + 0, that'll never make you his number one. And 1 + 1, I bet you thought it would too. And I understand when, he rubs your back, he makes you feel good, or when it's your birthday, he buys you the biggest gifts. And I understand that you think you can't live without him, but the truth is you're just too used to him. Don't you notice? Don't you notice every single time he cheats on you, he comes back with the same line like, "Hey, yo, baby, you know I love you," sending 500 characters of bullshit plus emojis. How does he do it? I bet he's starting to confuse you, like, does he love you or does he love you not? Why are you chasing after someone running away from you? Tag, you're it for life. Because you'll never catch him. He doesn't want to be caught. Don't you get it, you silly girl? And I bet I have you wondering, maybe she doesn't understand me, or the most famous line of them all, he's different. Well, if every guy is different, then I guess you need the same. And you know what they say, love is blind, so I'm guessing you need glasses. What's your prescription, you silly girl? You're so stuck in your memories, maybe you need to jump the timeline into the present, because he'll never change, he never did change, he never will change, at least not for you. If you've been trying to change the same person for years, maybe you need the change. Maybe you need the change. It's time to drop these temporary loves, because it takes two to tangle. You've been dancing by yourself. Get off the dance floor. Take a seat and find yourself. It's time to give your heart a break, because you'll never catch him. He doesn't want to be caught. Don't you get it? You're not a silly girl.
I never thought anybody could stomach spoiled food, but somehow you kept me down. Snatched off my crumbling halo and replaced it with a crown. Looked past my imperfections with the telescope that are your knowing beautiful eyes, and peered into my world and saw the real me unfurl. A weird and misunderstood girl, raised in the burbs but lives around the corner from the ghetto, vicariously a puppet to a mother who's Geppetto. Has a father that doesn't even bother with his own daughter. Stays high but can't say hi or stop by or even try, and it makes her wonder why. You sometimes even cry, but she dries her eyes and hides it all behind a smile. But what makes it all worthwhile is that she has a beautiful personality. Loves to dream, but is still connected to reality, and makes the best of it too. Because in actuality, she's got a large head on her shoulders filled with brains and pains from a past that left her with nothing to lose and everything to gain, because she never knew the struggle. A good girl, but not innocent. The standard is double, but it quadruples when she's a Muslima that doesn't always cover. Above my head, the worries hover, buzzing like a hive, alive with the bees that sting my mental. When I'm being judged by every person in Muslima that I run into, don't even know me or what I've been through. Walk a mile in these shoes, and I guarantee they won't fit you. Okay. But to you, none of that would ever matter. The world you handed me on a silver platter, and together we dine like divine king and queen. My insecurities can't get in between the shine that radiates off of you and me. It was through you that I learned that your first love is your own. Love yourself as if you had a clone perched upon a throne of high self-esteem. And maybe one day you'll see that even you can stand tall against insecurities that are small. When you learn to love yourself, flaws and all.
Before I start my poem,
Bring the mic back.
before I start my poem, let me take a selfie. We do this on a daily basis. We see this on a daily basis. Why? To feed into the craving of attention, but accidentally give into the flaws called insecurities. Ladies, think about this. Every Every selfie you take is like getting punched in the face, then getting called pretty. Pretty, but not beautiful. Just above cute, a little under gorgeous. And they see this in one picture, in one selfie. Girls demand respect, but yet they take pictures of themselves, cleavage showing, butts out, duck flakes gleaming. But self-respect? Self-respect isn't looking through that mirror. It's in the recycling bin, and no, not the garbage. It's waiting to get picked back up. But it knows that it gets hard to hold. It knows that maybe girls cover up the dirty wounds of our self-esteem with filters. It knows that maybe girls duck faces instead of smiling because smiles are too personal. It knows why girls take selfies. Because the world tells us it's not okay to be not okay. But girls, let's prove them wrong. Let's show them that we have respect, that we have self-respect without the selfie.